Hi folks, this is Brian, aka Bfunkphenomenon, coming at you with a display of some high energy up-tempo riffing on roller skates. And to explain the effects of it, this footage was shot on March 14, 2022. Let's get right to it. On my right side we have Olga, who is really having a ball with this one, and she's doing pretty good. In the second row behind me we have Yvonne, next to her Debbie, and Steve. And in the left of your screen it's Marlene, yes, the drilling machine. Not appearing too much lately in these snippets, but she is alive and kicking and doing well. So we're jumping right into the last section of this exercise, meaning you're not seeing the breakdown and build-up of this riff. It starts off with a full speed unilateral quick shift with a double heel flare on the third and fourth count. Then the swing leg that is doing all the quick shifts rolls behind the standing leg and becomes the pivot leg. The pivot actually happens on the back wheels, which is where the main challenge of this riff is focused on when it comes to technique and pattern. But the full speed aspect is the other main challenge. Once a pattern is understood and the involved techniques have reached a certain basic skill level, it all comes down to drill it till you kill it. And using tempo changes is the most important tool to do that. The ladder of progression is a self-developed tool I've been using since the beginnings of my very own personal structured workouts back in the early 1990s. This tool reflects the most common and effective tempos in a scale of 7 to 8 levels. Going full speed means the skills are put under pressure. There is more risk of balance disturbance, confusion and sloppiness. So as a trainer you have to be very mindful of when to shift into full speed and the duration of it. Going up and down the ladder of progression is an excellent way to keep the awareness as high as possible for as long as possible, even with a group of people with mixed levels of skill and experience. Going full speed brings about some physiological changes that help to focus and build up stamina. The heart rate goes up, blood pressure changes, and reaction time shifts to the max. All this, of course, until fatigue kicks in. But that is not the cue to stop or slow down per se. When fatigue kicks in, the trainee automatically starts to focus on more economic use of force in order to hang on, stay on beat, and keep timing. Now, this economic use of force is one of the most important components of my system of training. All the extended drill sessions I have designed throughout the years build up stamina, muscle strength, and agility. Now throw in economic use of force in the mix and you have one of the best recipes for crushing plateaus and breaking through stubborn barriers. Now the most important thing to take away from all this and the training system in general is not the riffs. It's not about remembering all riffs, because they can change all the time depending on the goals. What stays are the situational transitions as a result from riffing all these different drills. In free flow at full speed, you have no time to think when sudden balance disturbance happens. All you have in that split second is your techniques, your awareness and your options. And those all come from a safe, diligent, diverse, practical and intelligent method of training. So, don't get stuck into patterns. They will limit your options and creativity. Move on, mix it up, shock your brain every once in a while, have a good laugh and take enough rest in between. As the tape is still running, for me as a trainer it's very interesting to see how each and every person is able to focus and smooth out their own personal trouble points and still work and flow as a group. So I'm taking notes just to make sure the next training will be even better. I want to thank everyone in this video for adding their energy to the mix. I hope you liked this video. Thank you for watching, and if you would like to know more about the ladder of progression, I am currently working on a video fully dedicated to that topic, with examples and all. So, I suggest you stay tuned. If you would like to prepare yourself in advance, the check and info sheet is already downloadable in the QuadSkate download shop. I'll put up the link in the description of this video. In the meanwhile, stay safe and catch you on the next one.